in tight, can you see it? Streaming the truth live from where they decree it. Sylvia speaks, no filter, no buffer. Courtroom drama couldn't get any tougher.
When the gavel's first bang, to the witness turns tears. Sylvia's lens captures all your hopes and fears. Uploading justice one trial at a time. Tune in every moment, edges sublime.
Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Faces tell stories, the courtroom can't hide. Sylvia's insights cut through the divide. From jury talks to the lawyer's secret. In Sylvia's world, you know you'll need it. Behind the scenes where whispers are loud, her lens reveals the truth in the crowd. Courtroom secrets laid bare to see. Stay curious with Sylvia Spree. Every objection, every sharp retort, Sylvia's there to give you the report. Exclusive footage no one else can snag. From catchy headlines straight to the tag. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show.
Faces tell.
Hey everyone. Hey Big Stacks. Hey Serena. Hello guys. I am here to bring you guys the update from the trial. You guys know the state has rested in the Evelyn Odom's trial. The state has now rested, and the defense is going to do their opening argument. Can you believe the opening argument is going to happen now? This is the first time I've ever seen opening argument happen separate from the defense. Opening argument is happening separate from the state. The state did their opening argument, and then the defense deferred from doing theirs then, and they decide to do it now. So it's a different type of thing here. Different, really different. Hold on a second. Go. So they're going to start their opening argument. It just hasn't started yet. I know you guys have never experienced anything like that before. Hey, Marge, how are you? All right. Let's see. Let's see if they're ready, if they are on live yet. No, they're not on yet, live yet. Commercials going on. And it says, on day 8 of testimony in the trial of Evelyn Odom in the Daughtry County, mother accused of killing her 5-year-old daughter, Kenyatta Kiki Odom, in 1988, the state rests this case. WLB is in the courtroom, and they will anticipate the defense beginning their opening argument statements. Odom faces charges including felony murder, child cruelty, aggravated battery, conspiracy, and concealing a death. She has pleaded not guilty on all counts. Okay. And we're just waiting for them to start with the opening arguments for the defense side. In the meantime, I do have some stuff I wanted to show you guys of what happened last week. The forensics forensic investigator or forensic pathologist came up on the stand and they showed some gruesome pictures, and I'm gonna show you some of those things right now. Hold on a second. I'm going to show you some of the gruesome pictures that they showed. Let's see. Some real gruesome stuff they showed. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I don't care. Let's see. Let's see if I can share it with you guys. Hold on a second. Let's see. They show some really, really gruesome stuff. It was not cute at all. Let's see if you can see it. I don't know. I think you can see it. Hold on a second ago. Nope. Let's see. I'm trying to see if you guys can get to it without. Hold on. Let me download these pictures and then show it to you guys because it's not showing this way. Let me upload them and then so I can share it with you guys. Hold on. Hold on a second. Just a second so I can okay. Let me go to the next one. Done. That's in this one. Just hold on a second. I'm trying to send them all. Done. This one. Done. That's those three. And then go to the next one. This one. It's not cute at all. I'm going to show it to you. Done. Next one. Okay, now I can show them to you. Hold on a second, y'all. All right, the first one is when they had her at the table. Here, hold on a second. This one here is the first one. Share. All right, this is the first one. Can you guys see it? That's the clothing that they had out there. Can you guys see it? And the next one, let me show y'all the next one. All right, that was the first one. Now the second one is this one. Let me show you that. The second one is this one here. This one is the leg. Y'all see the baby's leg? You see it? Can y'all see that? All right, the next one. Now look at this one. Can y'all see it? Ooh, you see that? Then the next one is gonna show you. This is the next one right here. See the see that SSS? Yeah, and then I see the last one here. And this is the last one right here. And you see the leg. Yeah, see it? Okay, this is what the legs look like. And they saying that it was burned. But they really don't know. They're just making a assumption that the baby's leg was burned. They don't, I mean, the autopsy, the original autopsy person that did it said that you could not tell what was the cause of death. And so, but they came back and started saying that it was because of the burns, but they don't really know for a fact if it was because of the burns. But I'm waiting for them to begin the opening argument. I know that the state has rested their case already. They did not bring Mr. Ulysses back. They said they were going to bring him back, but they did not bring him back. So because they didn't bring him back, they rested. The last person they had the other day was the investigator that had him in the room, and then while he was in the room, he was basically pushing him to say certain things, and I've heard that a couple of the jurors was basically looking at him like, okay, what's going on with you, type of thing, and but we don't have videos from that, so we're waiting for them to begin. So it says it's to be starting soon. But they do have like other things that they showing on the news. I could show you guys that. I'm getting ready to play it. As I said, I'm about to play it as soon as they put it up. I'll play it. But right now they have not started. I'll be getting a text. They said it'll be streaming. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let me contact the attorney. Not the attorney, I'm sorry. The news lady. We're still waiting. They haven't started yet, y'all. In the meantime, I was watching Judge Washington today. I really like Judge Washington out of Michigan. She's pretty good, y'all. I really liked her. How she bring about the cases and stuff. There was one guy that hold on a second. Still has not started. Let's see something here. Let's go look at Judge. We're still waiting. I guess folks are not interested in this case. That's a sad thing. I noticed that they're not too interested in what happened to that little girl. Oh, good morning. Good morning, CMT, Lady L, Tall Glass, Trisha. I said good morning already to Serena. Pamela, Miss Green Eyes. We're still waiting for them to start. They still have not started. Oh, Lord, I wish these people would stop playing games and get ready to start. Lord have mercy. I just sent a message to them. And just um, I'm trying to wait for this thing to start, y'all. How long I gotta sneeze? Oh my God. tell you, Lord. I got allergies and I think I got a cold starting. I don't know what the heck is going on with me. I'm not working today. I am seeing. Let's see. All right, let's I'm trying I was trying to keep us from going anywhere else in any other case, but it's taking a long time for them to stream this. I got the message that they were about to stream it, and we're gonna we're waiting for them to start, y'all. They have not started yet. Okay, I just got a message. It said they were on a break. They're about to they're just coming back in from break. Okay. Okay. They said they said I'll also be monitoring this chat to see if they are about to stream. Okay. He's monitoring the chat. Oh, we're still waiting. We're still waiting. All right, we're trying to I want to watch the news while it's going on. Hold on a second. All right, let's watch something while we wait because this is ridiculous. They're not even starting yet. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in other places as I wait for them to get this act together. Let's see. Hold on a second. They're about to start now. Okay, I just got a message. All right, so hopefully we'll get over there now. Hold on a second. Let me see if I go to Facebook and go over there and get it on because they 12 o'clock when the news starts. Oh, come on now. They looking at other news and this what's name about to start. I hate this channel. I tell you, they are just no good. They starting now and they still haven't played it. Getting on my nerve. I haven't switched over. They have not switched it over. Come on, I want to see this. Come on now. Oh, gosh, come on now. Okay, here we go. It's about to start, y'all. My goodness, it took forever. Here we go. All right, let's see your face. They're saying, please stand by. Please stand by. I know they already started. They just haven't put it on here yet. Because I got a text message saying they started. Oh, gosh, come on. What is wrong with these people? We're waiting for them to start. They started. Oh my God. They started, but these stupid people haven't do their what's the name yet. Golly. They started.
Evelyn Odom did what she did to protect her child. She did what she did to protect her children. Yes, she did some things that many of us would not do. She did some things that she probably should not have done. She was a little too trusting. But she trusted the people in her community. And you heard earlier about this community. And we're going to present evidence in this case. And the evidence, as Mr. Edwards said, will speak the truth. You heard Ms. Odom. She said that I met Medea by being in the community. And some of the people that we will bring you today, we're going to disclose, full disclosure. I know many of these people. As a member of this community, I know many of these people. We are not going to hide that ball. We believe the evidence will show that they would testify to the truth, despite them knowing me, that they're not going to ask for any favors from me. They'll speak the truth about what they know about their community and how they know that their community was a village and that their community supported young, impoverished, overwhelmed women. You've heard the GBI when they asked Ms. Odom about Medea. They laughed. We're going to bring you people from the community that they said it was too many Medeas or they didn't know where to find a Medea, who would say, no, Medea's not fictional. I know exactly who Medea is. Had someone knocked on my door, had someone gave me a phone call, I would have told them exactly who Medea was and how to find Medea. And then maybe we would have known what would actually happen to Kenyatta Odom. If somebody just went to the community, knocked on the door, made a phone call, we would know where Medea was and why she returned with that child. Was Evelyn home when she returned with the child? We would know all of that stuff. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Evelyn Odom is not guilty of any of the charges alleged in this indictment. We believe the evidence will show that she is not guilty. The evidence will speak the truth. The evidence will show the photographs of the crime scene that we were talking about were brownish tint. We're going to bring someone in here who's going to tell you exactly why there is a brown tint. They're negatives. They're negatives. You can look at the picture yourself and you'll see the little rectangles at the bottom and they're negatives. And he'll explain why negatives are brown and he'll go through all of that and explain that to you. So you can use that information when you're deliberating back in that jury room. We're also going to present to you evidence about the recovery site. We're going to tell you that the state, if they wanted to, they can know exactly who had access to that recovery site, who was on 82 back in December of 1988. They will tell you about DOT contracts, how there's contractors and subcontractors, and everything has to be approved by the state. And even if you don't have every single name on that subcontractor, you got the contractor who's going to have a list, and the subcontractor who's going to have a list, and the subcontractor is going to have a list. So there's going to be a paper trail of every single person with access to that road. And why is that important? Who had access to that road? Because we're going to tell you actually about the concrete. We're going to tell you there's a test, a simple test. You take concrete to a lab, and it can tell you exactly where that concrete came from. Uh-oh. It can tell you if it was DOT concrete that was made for a specific project. Because, like I said, DOT projects, they have contracts. In those contracts, there's specifications. And in those specifications, it tells you how strong you need your concrete, what type of materials you need to put in that concrete, how much water you need in that concrete. All of that information was available to the state. They just chose not to look for it. We also believe they're going to tell you about this thing called before you end a DOT job, you got to get rid of the excess concrete. So whoever's working on that job, they have to get rid of that excess concrete. So again, it's important to know who had access to the concrete because they have to clean the concrete off the truck before they leave. And they never tested that concrete to see if that concrete was used on that bridge or on 82. Again, we're going to talk to members of the community, and they're going to tell you exactly what they know. They're going to tell you that Albany, Georgia was a village, especially back in 1988. And when there were poor, impoverished women, somebody saw the need of helping hand, they would give them a helping hand. We're also going to take you to the Odom Sanders home. We've been in this case for about 3 weeks. We haven't heard what life was like in that Odom Sanders home. We're going to bring you one of the children, and they're going to tell you exactly what life was like in that Odom Sanders home. And that's a tool for you as a jury when you go in that back and deliberate to determine whether or not Ms. Odom's guilty of those crimes. Hearing firsthand knowledge of what life was like in that home. And finally, we're going to bring you evidence that people know Medea. Some people don't know her full name. Some people just called her Medea. People knew she had a real name, but it was just common to call her nickname, Medea. And not only did she just help Ms. Odom, she helped other women. She had women in wheelchairs who couldn't get what they needed. She gave out diapers to people who couldn't afford diapers. And then you're going to hear from Ruth, a lady called Ruth Miller. She actually, similar to Kenyatta, took in one of Ms. Odom's children. I believe the evidence would show that it was 1988, around the time Lister Jr. passed. Ms. Odom was at Rubio's grocery store, and Ms. Miller was a cashier. Ms. Miller said, "Ooh, that's a cute baby," like many people do in small talk. But the baby, the hair wasn't done, legs may have been ashy. You could tell that Ms. Odom was overwhelmed. And Ms. Odom said, "Do you want him?" Casual conversation, "Sure, I want that baby." Rubio's closes that night. Ms. Odom's in the parking lot. The baby has no shoes, no diaper. Here you go. Ms. Odom doesn't tell her name, doesn't get Ms. Miller's name. She leaves. The evidence would show that Ms. Miller, she was glad to have the baby, but didn't know any information about the baby. She asked around the community and eventually figured out who Ms. Odom was and would take the baby over there every now and then just so she could have a relationship with the mom. Eventually, we believe the evidence would show that Ms. Miller was married to a service member and they had to leave, but they had no documents, no paperwork on this child, so they had to return Patrick back to Ms. Odom. But for that, Patrick will have remained with Ms. Miller. Now, the evidence will show that Ms. Miller eventually comes back to the Albany area and they resume their relationship. Patrick continues to live with her from time to time. Anytime Ms. Odom is going through a hardship, Ms. Miller's there with her back. And this is all evidence that was not presented to you. And we're going to present this evidence to you. So when you go to that back, you begin your deliberation, we believe that you will find that the state has not proven Ms. Odom guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, because in fact, she is not guilty. Again, I thank you for your time. I thank you for your attention. And I thank you for your service in this matter because it's very important. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Lamar. The defense can call their next witness.
The defense called Bill Parks.
All right.
Bill Parks.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this cause is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you very much, sir. Will you have a seat?
Thank you.
Adjust your mic, get comfortable. Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Parks. Could you say and spell your name for the record, please?
Last name is P-A-R-K-S.
And first name is Bill. B-I-L.
B, yes.
Mr. Parks, where do you live?
I live at Albany, Georgia, 228 Stonegate Drive.
Is that here in Daugherty County?
Yes,
And how long have you resided in Daugherty County?
since 1979.
And do you work here in Daugherty County?
Yes, sir.
Where do you work?
Work at Southern Commercial Materials at 405 East Oglethorpe.
And is that here in Albany, Georgia, Daugherty County?
Yes, sir.
Do you work there or do you own it?
I work there and own it.
So you are the owner of Southern Commercial Materials.
Yes, sir.
When did Southern Commercial Materials first open?
Well, we opened in March of 1988 as Building Materials Wholesale.
So when you opened in March of 1988, you didn't open as Southern Commercial Materials?
No, sir.
So when you first opened in 88, your business was called Building Materials Wholesale?
Yes, sir.
When did the name change to Southern Commercial Materials?
I think in 1988.
When you opened in March of 1988, what type of materials did you sell?
We sell building materials, drywall, metal studs, acoustical ceilings.
Did you sell concrete in 1988?
No, sir.
So in December of 1988, Building Materials Wholesale, now known as Southern Commercial Materials, did not sell concrete?
No, sir.
One minute, please. Mr. Parks, when did you start selling concrete?
When we took on a company called Masterwall, we sold Portland cement with that product.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
We took on a company called Masterwall, and we sold Portland cement in bags that went with that.
And what year was that?
That was in 1998.
1998?
Yes, sir.
And again, it's your testimony that you did not sell concrete in December of 1988, correct?
Yes, sir.
No further questions. Thank you, Mr. Parks. The state may have some questions for you.
I don't have any questions for this witness. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Parks, you're excused.
Thank you.
Defense next witness.
Defense Officer Johnson Johnson.
Thank you. Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this cause is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Be seated and adjust your mic. Get comfortable for us.
Okay. Mr. Johnson, could you state your full name and spell your first name for the record?
Yes, Johnson, Y-Z, Johnson.
All right. And how are you currently employed?
I am a photographer for the past 32 years. I'm also a pastor as well.
All right. And some of those photography jobs, could you tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury some of the different jobs you had doing photography?
I do school photography, weddings, general portraits, graduation pictures, and freelance.
Okay. And at some point, and we've spoken before, correct?
Yes.
And at some point, I gave you some photographs that we wanted you to look at.
Yes.
All right. And you had a chance to look at them?
Yes, sir, I have.
All right. And what was your conclusion, if anything, did you come to after reviewing those photographs?
Well, first of all, upon looking at them, one of the first things that came to my mind that these are old film, they're negatives, prints. When I'm looking at the actually content of the picture, you know, some graphic pictures as well. Yeah.
How were you able to tell that they were negatives?
Well, first of all, on this particular picture, you can see the sprockets at the end on the bottom.
You may approach.
Showing what has been admitted as State's Exhibit 21 to the witness.
Yes, okay.
Is that pretty much the same photograph that you provided before?
Yes.
All right, could you illustrate what's on State's Exhibit 21 to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
Well, it's a man looking at a suitcase.
With the overhead help,
We can do it, Your Honor. That's fine.
so we can see what he sees when he sees it.
Yeah.
You got it. You got this.
All right, Drake. I don't know technology now, so.
Do not distract. It was coming up that you did something. You see, I just put it over there. So I guess. All right, thank you very much, sir.
Your Honor, permission to publish State's Exhibit 21?
Permission to publish,
Thank you, Your Honor.
granted.
That's a little glare. All right, Mr. Johnson, you had at some point, you saw this photograph before?
Yes.
All right, could you illustrate to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury and the court exactly what we're looking at?
Well, we're looking at this guy, you know, he's of course squatting down, looking at appeared to be a suitcase.
Your Honor, may demonstrate the purpose, may I ask the witness to step down?
Yes, sir.
Step down over here, Mr. Johnson?
Step down.
Check.
Yes, sir. So, Mr. Johnson, I want you to point out exactly what you see on this photograph that made you believe that these are negatives.
Yeah.
You can illustrate right here underneath this. So, yes, sir.
But the little sprocket holes at the bottom, that's an indication that these are negative. Sprocket holes are holes that advance to negative, like when you're using a 35 millimeter camera, or you're using and you're using the negatives also to advance the film, even when producing, you know, an image like this.
Okay. Now, is there a possibility that negatives can be scanned in?
Yeah.
Scanned into a computer system?
Yes.
How does that work?
Well, when you have these little machineries that's called negative scanners, and you can insert the negatives inside of the scanner to produce a positive print.
All right. And what, if anything, happens if the negative isn't scanned in immediately?
Well, over a period of time. Now, looking at these negatives, these is obvious that they're old, and when you have negatives, have chemical imbalance. Over a period of time, the chemicals in the negative that produces the color, it deteriorates, and it will cause the color discoloration of the film.
All right. Now, when you say discoloration of the film, does that mean some parts can be highlighted or dull or bright, or they
Yeah,
don't give
you
the
have-
same appearance as they should?
Yeah, you have, they have a red, the magenta or the cyan give the discoloration, which is the red and the yellow of the color of the picture itself.
All right. So even though, just want to make sure I understand, even though you don't see the sprocket holes at the bottom indicating that this is negative on other photographs, were you able to look at those other photographs that we showed you?
Yes, sir.
All right. And is your testimony that they're consistent with discoloration indicating to you that those are negatives as well?
Objection, Your Honor. Witness being led.
I'll rephrase, Judge.
Same.
So you've seen other photographs that we handed you as well, right?
Yes, sir.
How was the coloration of the other photographs?
They all had this, there were discoloration, which indicated they were old negatives.
Could you speak up? What'd you say indicated what?
That they're old, they're old.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Johnson. You can return to the stand, sir. So you talked about scanning. If photographs were taken, let's say 1988, and scanned in 2009, what, if anything, in your opinion, would that do to the color? The negatives, if we're scanned in that long.
It will, here again, with the negatives being old and the chemicals that's in the negative to produce color, over the period of time, you know, the chemical is going to start fading away and it's going to start deteriorating, which is going to cause the production of this type picture, which indicated is old pictures.
One second, Your Honor.
Was that last response? I didn't hear it.
As it relates to the age of negatives, chemicals that produces color and negatives over the years, which started deteriorating and getting old, which would produce a picture that would give you discoloration in your reds and your yellows and your greens as it relates to a photograph.
1 second, Your Honor. Now showing defendant state exhibit number 11 to the witness, Judge. You've seen that photograph before, Mr. Johnson?
Yes, sir.
Permission to publish state exhibit 11 to the jury, Judge.
Permission granted.
Now, Mr. Johnson,
Yes, sir.
on previous occasion, you seen this photograph before?
Yes, sir.
You talked about discoloration. Could you explain the discoloration in this photograph to the jury?
You know, as a photographer and developing films and negatives, even when you put that up under the light, like you just did, it's providing a different color from your actual picture.
So I want to take your attention to the feet. Do those look discolored based upon your experience as a photographer?
They look discolored on your image, but it doesn't look discolored right here.
All right, so could you sit down here, Mr. Johnson? All right, could you explain the discoloration that you was talking about?
This is a reddish color, and over the course of time with negatives, it will give you a reddish color because again of the chemicals. When you place these under different lighting, even as you see right here, that is the actual color of this image right here. Is the actual color versus this, because if you notice, it's red on the picture here, but it gives a natural color under that light right there.
Right. So looking at the photograph without the light, that's not a true correct
This
picture.
No, that's not a true color.
Thank you, Your Honor. No further questions, Judge.
State's witness.
One moment, Your Honor. No question to this witness, Your Honor.
All right, I'd like this witness step down.
Mr. Johnson may be excused, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson.
Thank you.
You're excused. State's next witness, defense next witness.
Jonathan Dorothy.
All right, you were listening in there to the defense opening statements, and as they called their first two witnesses, and of course we have our crews live inside of the courtroom, and we'll bring you more from what we've heard so far this morning. Greg Lloyd is there with us for us inside the courtroom, and again we'll have the latest from what happened this morning as the state rested their case. That's coming up on WLB News 10 at noon. Of course, you can stay on top of the latest with our free WLB News 10 app. We'll be sending out any updates for you, as well as on WLB.com. So we're going to continue to monitor this and watch it, and we'll bring you the latest again on WLB News 10 at noon.
War stopped. Nobody else could have done.
Oh my God.
Did a lot of jobs, a lot of wars were stopped that nobody thought would
Hold on
even be
a second,
possible.
y'all.
I'll tell you
I'm gonna
what.
add this on to it. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see if they put it on the Well, y'all, I was hoping that they'll continue with it on, but they're showing Trump right now. We gotta see what is going on. Well, good morning, everybody that's coming in. Good morning. I was trying to see if they're gonna continue, but it doesn't look like it right now. So let's see if he's coming back. Trying to wait to see if anything else is going to come. So I guess they're not going to continue with it. So I'm going to end this live. And if they come back, I'll be back. If not, it's not coming back right now. It sucks. All right, y'all. I'll talk to you guys later. See y'all later. Bye.
Thank you for watching the infamous Sylvia channel, where laughter and fun make up our panel. Together we build this digital spree. We appreciate you and our growing family. With mods by our side and chat flowing free in this online space. It's just you and me, we laugh until tears roll down like the rain. In this virtual world, you ease all my pains. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We cherish the moments, the highs and lows, from the latest gossip to stories untold. You're more than a viewer, you're part of the crew in this space of ours. It's all because of you. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment